But it's safe to say that you look for the way that I see it is that how it feels on stage, playing the music with you on stage is like it's something that you search for many years for, that feeling of effortlessness. I mean, there's still work involved and all that, but it just clicks. It's like a Mac. It just works. Yeah. Yeah. And, you search forever to find something like that.
Yeah, I think it's probably, it exists in a lot of, different things where, like somebody can, I don't know, they could be riding a bike down a trail, or they could be doing something where you just feel like all your skills are required to keep you in that pocket or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's been interesting because obviously we've been doing the podcast for a while, and I guess we've been talking about the music and things like that, and and even since we finished last season and starting this season, we'd kind of got deeper into the rehearsal side of things. It's really kind of come together kind of nicely, and it's kind of exciting to be part of that, but also interesting to see kind of what's ahead.
Yeah.
And we do hope that across this year that we really are able to put out studio recordings of a number of songs that people are hearing, and really kind of build a catalogue quickly, because we've got plenty of good songs sitting waiting. It was hard to cull them down to the hour Fringe 12, which we've really focused in on. But there's, 20 others probably. There's also our first CD, and we're playing 2 songs off of that, and one off one of my previous CDs, a song that we've always kind of played. But yeah, we're hopefully going to bring you those studio albums, or studio tracks, I should say. Hopefully soon after the Fringe, which finishes up around the middle of March.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll certainly be doing that, and that's also when we'll be picking up the live stream stuff again. We'll be taking a bit of a breather until we get the Fringe out of the way.
Yeah.
But then they'll become kind of a regular part of the Soul Trader diet, and we'll work on some more kind of clips and the stuff that we've been talking about today. So please make sure that you're following us on any social media platforms you use, but the more the better. Obviously a lot of stuff is going to land on YouTube, so be on there. Mm-hmm. But there's also Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, where we'll also be posting stuff and letting you know that videos have landed on YouTube, and go and check them out, or we've got live streams coming up and stuff like that. And of course, make sure you subscribe to the podcast, because although we'll be talking to other guests and things like that, we'll be, next week we'll probably talk a little bit about how the first Fringe show went, I guess. But generally we will be having other guests in, and as COVID eases as well, that makes that a little bit easier as well. So stay tuned to the Soul Trader podcast.
Yeah, because now and in the future, sort of audio and video is going to feature a lot more, as well as the live shows in the diet, as you say, in the Soul Trader diet. And
in the podcast, we've talked about it in the past that we might do some episodes talking about songs that we've written and just breaking them down a little bit, or just talking about how they were constructed, or not getting too technical about it, more talking about just the flow of ideas and how we ended up where we ended up.
What I'd like to do, sort of later on down the track, is I would like to do a live stream in which it's just us two sitting there, right, and we just have a conversation with whoever is on there. So it's just a live stream, Q&A, and just something like that, just as a bit of an experiment. So you've got you got your live stream, which where they're playing guitars and there's a mic there, and it sounds really good. And then because I'm taking a leaf from people like, say, Rick Beato or something like that, in which you have a regular thing in which you just you're just there, and it's like, okay, shoot, let's go, let's have a chat, stick your comments up, whatever, blah blah blah, and we just riff about what's been going on, how the week has been, just as a means of having a conversation with people either locally or around the world. I'm sure Julie will be on.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Julie's our biggest fan.
We'll be able to. I'll be able to find out a little bit more about Julie.